Fridays, and Saturdays in the Swinney house right now. So it's what a wonderful time of year. Even better than that. All right, well, we're getting a little closer. Won't be long now. Got a couple days, Thursday, Friday. Kind of finish up on some preparation things. You know, like where our team's at. Tomorrow's a critical day for us, kind of buttoning it all up, and then kind of finish it up with our what we call Focus Friday with our game prep. But you know, still like where our team's at. As I said yesterday, you know, I think we're healthy. I think the guys feel good about the camp that they had and kind of where their bodies and mind are right now. So again, everybody's just kind of anxious to get this thing going. But good news is, like I said, it won't be long now, just a couple days.
Has Greg Heigl held on to that kicking job? Yeah. And what's he been looking like?
Yeah, Hugo hit I think he hit a 52-yarder today. Wednesdays is kind of our 2-minute operation today, and we had a little 2-minute drill to finish up good on good. He hit the game-winning field goal, and then we always usually work on long field goals on Wednesdays. And I think he nailed it from 52 on the first attempt. So yeah, he's continued to really do a good job for us. Excited to see him get out there and have opportunity to do it in front of a bunch of people.
How did Kendall Joseph look today? No lingering effects?
No, he's practiced well. Yeah, he really has. He's been better and better each and every day. But he's taken all the reps. He and Jalen taking all the second team reps and done a nice job.
How's Hugo looked on kickoffs?
Good, good. He's really done a nice job.
Defensive tackle between Scott and Christian or anyone else, has that decision been made, or will you make it closer to
No,
Saturday?
not yet. No, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more as a staff tomorrow, as we really tomorrow's kind of our last staff meeting, and we'll talk about some game specific things as far as how we're going to rotate guys. What our thoughts are as far as sometimes it's like last year. We didn't really ever know who was going to make that decision, who was going to start until at tackle until after Thursday's practice. It was literally every rep count because the competition was so tight. So we'll make those decisions after tomorrow. And, but we got a bunch of guys that are going to play.
How would you say ball security has been with the running backs, just like overall?
Oh, it's been good. It's been really good. I think we had one day over in the stadium where I thought we were really poor with our ball security. But outside of that, it's been a solid camp. The guys have taken a lot of pride. Tony worked. Nobody works harder at the fundamentals and techniques of ball security than Tony. Those back, and it reflects in the backs. But the biggest thing is it's not that you're never going to have a turnover. I mean, I think national championship caliber was 18 this past year. We hope to be right around that or less. We looked at none, but the main thing is we want to win that turnover margin. And hopefully we don't have any. But if we do, then we got to go get a couple from the other team. It all goes together. But it's been solid. I think the backs have done an excellent job.
No, it's only been 24 hours since we talked to you. Been any new injuries or anything on that front?
No, nothing different than what we talked about yesterday.
Coach, you said that your goal is to play Kelly Bryant and to establish some depth and experience at quarterback. I know you won't know this for sure until Saturday, but ideally, do you have a game plan in mind on how much you'd like to split the time between Nick Schuessler and Kelly Bryant? I mean, if score's not an issue, 50-50 or...
I don't know that any of them will play Saturday. I'd love to play him Saturday. I think what I said is he's going to play. I don't think I said he's going to play against Wofford. I have no idea if he's going to play against Wofford or not. I don't know if Nick's going to play either. Deshaun, very likely could take every play. If it's like the last time we played Wofford, it took every snap all the way to the fourth quarter. So the only thing I've said about Kelly is he's going to play. Meaning we're going to play him this year. We're going to get him as much experience as we can, whenever we can. First guy in would be Nick if we had an injury or a situation where the game allowed us to do that. Nick be the first guy in, and then Kelly be third.
Respecting the first two opponents you had, do you try to not show too many cards going into game 3, and especially with the kind of defense Louisville has?
No, we're just trying to do what we got to do to win. Last thing I'm worried about is somebody down the road. That's the last thing on my mind. I'm focused on trying to get to 1-0. I mean, literally, and that's just that's the way it better be for everybody. Again, you're talking about a team that had us on the ropes going into the fourth quarter last time we played them, and App State next week. They went to the Big House and won as a 1AA program. They're far from a 1AA program now. I think they've got the most starters back of any team in the nation. Won 6 games to finish the season, so we're dialed in on playing our best each and every week, and it's got to be that way. We're not trying to preserve anything. We just have a great game plan, and we just want to execute that plan, and then we'll go on to the next one.
Tony and Jeff talked earlier this week about their values and their philosophies and how they fit in with what you want to do. Did you be at a more comfortable level with those two guys and what they bring to the program?
No, I love the chemistry of our staff. I really do. I mean, it's great. There's just from offense to offense, defense to defense, and then crossing over. I mean, just an excellent chemistry. First of all, defensively, we've got great continuity, and I just think we have elite coaches. Mike Reed is as good a DB coach as there is in the country. He is an outstanding coach. Dan Brooks, they don't get any better than Dan Brooks. Marion Hobby is elite. He is a huge asset to this program and has been a huge asset to Brent. And then, y'all know what I think about Brent. So, I mean, and talking about coaching linebackers, he's just outstanding. So, those guys have been together, so that continuity, really pays off for you, I think. And then just the chemistry amongst those guys. There's a great camaraderie and respect. And then on the offensive side, we've got good continuity over there. But bringing Brandon Streeter in, who was a guy everybody knew, I think he's just been an excellent addition to that staff room. He's coordinated for 9 years. He's different level, but he's got excellent experience. He's a coach's son. Played at Clemson, just gets it, and he's done a great job supporting, Jeff and Tony. And then those two guys it's just a seamless deal. I mean, they just work so well with each other. So I love the staff that we have. I like the transition and turnover that we've had in our support staff. A lot of our analysts, player development, all that stuff. A lot of those guys got jobs last year, and that's what. That's what those are, entry-level things. Guys get opportunities to move on, and so we've got some fresh faces, fresh energy and blood in there that I think those guys have done a nice job as well.
Anything else, guys?
Debo, you got asked today about the Georgia and Georgia Tech thing. The FFRF is now dealing with them and probably handle religious things. It was a year ago for you. Did you have to change anything about?
We wasn't doing anything. And then nothing changed. Again, I am who I am. I'm pretty open about that. I don't. There's nobody that can tell me I can't be a Christian in everything that I do. That's me. I coach football, and we play the best football players. It's always been that way. We don't. I've addressed this 100,000 times. There's no rule that you have to go to church, and if you don't go to church, you don't play, and if you don't show up in chapel, there's some, that's far from it. We play the best football players. We have certainly, everybody has opportunities to grow if they want to spiritually, but that's a personal thing. It really is, just like a person's sexuality. That's their personal decision there too. It really is not very complicated. But no, we've not had to change anything because we don't do anything wrong.
As far as Reggie taking over for James, anything different about his role?
He's our life coach, and he works around the team and sports at the university, and does a great job.
You mentioned yesterday that you're going up against a more veteran team. How do you think your players are handling that kind of pressure, and do you think they're ready, or?
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, this is a very veteran team, and I think, as I said yesterday, openers are really tough, regardless of who you play, because there's a lot of unknowns, new people. You've had more time to prepare than you ever do during the season. In fact, I was just saying today, I don't know how we get ready in a week for a normal opponent, because it's just like it seems like it's always something to get ready for this first game. But it's even tougher when you play a team that's got the amount of experience that they have. It's because they're going to be pretty precise. You know, I hope that we make no mistakes and that we play like a bunch of salty veterans out there and just do everything right. But you know, we've got to match their precision. I know that, and it's going to be a tough challenge for us. So this is a tough game and a tough opener. No different than last year. You know, physically, we have more players, but it only takes 11. It only takes 11 to get the job done. So, and we have great respect for Wofford and the team that they'll bring in here, and our focus is on just trying to get our guys to you know, that first group to really set the standard, execute like we know we can, and then to, you know, get those young guys opportunities. And you know, they got to start somewhere. And when they make mistakes, let's correct them and let's move forward.
Okay, thank you.